Hey guys, it's Brandon. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Just felt like making a live Blitz video. We're going to put out a seek. I'm on the free internet chess server tonight. We'll see what we come up with. Okay, so I'm playing black. So my opponent starts e4. I'm going to play the French. Standard stuff. I think I play French more than any other defense. See, is he going to push? Is he going to take? Advance. So c5 is theory here. Okay, c3 is standard. Just battling over the d4 square right now. f4, that's interesting. Get the bishop out. I think I'm going to take now and play knight e4. Excuse me, knight e7. The idea of knight f5 and then bishop e7 to complete my kingside development. My opponent's playing a little slowly, so maybe I can get a time edge. Ah, good. Let's see if I can get him to open up my game a little bit here. Oh, I just realized I didn't include the time. Okay, well he's going to let me get b5 in with tempo. Usually a move that is going to be played in the French defense at some point anyway. Now I'll put some pressure on, putting some pressure on d4. Not threatening to take it yet, but I can play queen b6, put a little bit of extra pressure on it. Then I'll be threatening just to win the pawn. So now the pawn is pinned. Not that that really is of any benefit at the moment. So if he plays something like bishop d3 or bishop e3, then his bishop is a little bit bad. I can actually just grab it. So he can't play bishop. He can't hold the pawn as far as I can see, actually, because if bishop e3, then knight takes, and that's also a fork. So he just grabs the knight. Okay. So I have the bishop pair. I might consider bishop e6 here just to blockade that pawn. Yeah, in case he's getting his king out of the way. We'll see what happens here. You can't see the time, but I have about a 1 minute edge right now. 3 minute 25 seconds, 4 minute 24 seconds. So I'm going to castle, and we'll see what happens. I have some good queenside space. I have the bishop pair. I still have pressure on d4, so it's going to be tough for him to move the queen before he develops the bishop anywhere. Oops, I wasn't paying attention, and just dropped a pawn. So he was threatening the bishop, so I have to do something about that. So this isn't good for me anymore. I'm going to have to play very actively now in order to get a win, or else just win on time. Still hasn't developed his bishop yet. See if we can provoke a trade here. He'll have to either retreat the knight or take the bishop. He decides to retreat the knight. Interesting. I'm going to put the rook on the semi-open c-file. I think I could have some uncomfortable pressure on... Oh, I have to be careful. I have to be careful with d5. Jeez. I gotta figure out some way to blockade here. I don't really want to, but we'll see if I can provoke an exchange here. And then swing a rook over to blockade the e5 pawn. It's not particularly comfortable. Alright, so he's just overprotecting d4 at the moment. What can I do here? I'm a little bit stuck. His position is extremely solid. I might have to play a little bit for time. Still offering the bishop pair back to him. Well, I mean, he won't get it, but I won't have the bishop pair anymore. Can I get a knight into... Oh, jeez, how am I gonna... Here... How am I gonna blockade? Well, let's try this. Open the game up a little bit. If he pushes, I'm not sure how he plans to hold on to that pawn. Oh, I'm just gonna drop more pawns. Oh, what a bozo I am. So I'm hanging pawns. I'm gonna have to play extremely actively in order to win this game. So let's provoke this exchange. I'll recapture with the knight. So I'm 2 pawns down, but I'm up 1 minute 26 seconds to... well, this gets me one of my pawns back at least. So I'm okay with that. So I'm back to being only down 1 pawn. Could I maybe double on the F file? Ooh. He wants to give me both my pawns back? No, he can't. Maybe he just wants to exchange rooks. Let's just get that knight out of there. I'm winning on time, so. Now we blockade. Oh, I spot a tactic if he leaves his queen on the back row. So we're blockading the e-pawn. I'm still only down 1 pawn, but he's coming down on 1 minute of time, and I have 2 minutes and 28 seconds. So I have a tactic here. If he's not careful, he was careful. Okay. Well. Let's just set up a mate threat. He can't play G3 because the pawn is pinned. So I think he has to exchange rooks here. He could be in some trouble here, actually. Or he plays... Yeah, he could be in maybe a little bit of trouble here. Okay, temporary solution. Now what are you going to do? Aha! But now, rook here, you can't move that rook because it's mate if he moves the rook. So check comes. He's gonna have to. I don't see any defense actually. Maybe I guess he has to play bishop d4. No, that still gets mated. So this is mate in 2 now. 3. Check. Only move is to retake. And then mate here on G2. Oh! Wasn't the only move. Queen takes. Yikes. I completely missed that. So now I'm just down a piece. But I have so much time that it shouldn't be a problem. I have 2 minutes and he has 15 seconds. So, poorly played game on my part, but I'm going to manage to get the win. He's 10 seconds, I have 2 minutes. He doesn't have time to do anything here. I can just push a pawn. He's got 4 seconds. Let's put my pawns on light squares, just keep his bishop out of the way. making some moves here, just winning on time. So I won a pretty ugly game there where I dropped pawns and thought I had a mate there because he wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention. Well, got the win anyway on time. I guess that's what happens when you play at 2 in the morning. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.